Hi, welcome to my first scenes from the homestead. I've been thinking about this for a while with just doing like quick little videos between the times I actually podcast my longer videos. So I thought I would do some like history, and even though we call this the homestead, we really only have a garden and chickens right now. There were plans to do pigs and other things, but unfortunately that just has not happened. And my spouse has had some health issues, so I don't think that is going to happen. But as you can see, our garden is quite big. And my spouse actually doesn't even know if she's going to do a garden this year because she is working. And like I said, she has been having some health issues. And last year she only did, if you can see, she only did half the garden anyway. So she only did this part of the garden. Back here is like wild rhubarb, and it just grows, and it just grows forever. So we own about 14 acres. When I first married into the family around 30 years ago, yes, we will be celebrating 30 years in September, there was 26 acres. But my in-laws have sold off acreage throughout the years. They're one of those people you call land rich, cash poor. So yeah, so semi acreage. So pretty much what we own right now is 14 acres. There's only one real lot that could be sold, but the rest of it is all wetlands back there. And then we're gonna take a walk over to the chicken coop, and I will tell you a little bit about the chicken coop. And that'll be our first scenes from the homestead. These are some fruit trees, and we don't really get any fruit off of them, but hopefully maybe this year. We'll see. We'll see if we get some fruit off of them this year. So here we go. We're heading towards the coop now. It looks old. It is old. We don't have any fancy dancy, you know, I'm a suburban chicken grower in my backyard. This coop is probably close to 50 or 60 years old. It's right there. It was my spouse's grandfather's, and I believe it was something else before it was a coop. I'll have to ask, but it was something else before it was a coop. And so they recycled it and it became a coop, because that's what you do. Now you can see we have a neighbor back there, and unfortunately they cleared off all the trees on their area, so now we can see their house more than we used to be able to. And we don't know if they put up an ice pond or whatever, but there's lights at night. So that's the neighbor that we can see through the back of our property. And then there's another building over there. Now we do kind of have a little junkyard over here by the chicken coop. So it's just stuff. If you have a working farm, working homestead, working whatever, this isn't a farm. We in no way equate that, but things gather, you know, things gather. So there's a wheelbarrow. The pool is from when they had a dog for the summer. And we just haven't gotten rid of it. We've gotten rid of some stuff. We haven't gotten rid of everything yet. So we have a tractor over here that doesn't work, that my stepfather is going to take and try, not a tractor, a lawnmower, and try to fix it. But he has to get a truck here to get it. And this is actually compost bins. And we didn't really use them last year because, you know what, we let the chickens free range, and we started the compost bins, and the chickens made a mess of the compost bins. Okay, so here are our chickens. We have about 36 of them. And the ones that we have the most of are what are called buttercup. And I'm going to go in with the chickens. Oh, there's a big cinder block to keep this thing from moving. Here I go. Let me put the fence back up so the chickens don't get out. So this is a female buttercup right here. That's a female buttercup. And so that's what our rooster is. And we have about 36. These are some barred rock, which are the ones that most people see. You know, the white speckled chickens. We have some black cochin. Oh, that's that big fat guy coming out of the aviary. So the black cochin. So the black cochin is right next to our rooster. So this is our rooster. This is broke down. So broke down, you see, heading that way. Broke Down was our second rooster. We had 2 buttercup roosters. We had one called Buster also. Unfortunately, Buster got taken by, we believe, a coyote. Now we call him Broke Down because of the cock-a-doodle-doo. So his crow was never very good. And so we used to say he sounded broke down. So that's why he's the Broke Down rooster, and that became his name. They're expecting food. I did not bring anything out. I didn't bring anything out for them, which I apologize for, girls. I didn't bring anything out. So we have an aviary here. And then we have an old, somebody gave us this small chicken coop, which we used when we first got the barn rocks. But like I said, the chicken coop itself is quite old and it is recycled. And that's what we use for our chickens. It works fine. There were we put some more boxes in there last year. It's really, it needs to be cleaned out right now, so I'm not gonna actually go in the chicken coop. I have allergies. I'm allergic to dust, so actually going into the chicken coop triggers my allergies pretty badly. And a lot of times, for some reason, the chickens decide they're gonna fly up in my face. So there is our chicken coop. I will show it again when it's prettier out here, because obviously it's not very pretty out here right now. And it did just stop snowing. It has been snowing off and on all day. See, excuse me, I'm putting the cinder block back in. Ugh. Nope, not here. Cinder block. Ugh. Moving it there, so it's in front of, because there's a little bit of a gap, see, in the gate, so we put the cinder block there. So that is about it. That is all I was going to show today, was the chicken coop. I would do a little bits and pieces from the homestead throughout. You know, I'm thinking I'll do these maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, between the time that I do longer videos, and see what we're planning and what we're doing. We have some plans to be cutting down some trees, so that might be something exciting to bring to you. As I said, we have 14 acres. There is only about one, I think I said this, one plot that can be sold. The rest of that out there, past that like mound, past it a little bit, is wetlands, so that can't be sold. Down over there also, and let me bring you over there, and maybe I'll take you there at some point, but not today. I'll walk by. So my sister-in-law liked Buddha, so we have a little Buddha garden here, and one of their dogs was called Buddha. But if you can see, there is a path over there. There's a path right there. It goes out to the goat barn. There's a goat barn down there. My spouse raised goats in high school, so I'll bring you down there another time. Okay, and as you can see, we still have quite a bit of snow. All right, I am going to go, and I will bring you, I'm going to attach a little bit of some acquisitions I got, and a couple of finished objects, because I'm going to be giving those finished objects away tomorrow. So I will attach that little video clip to the end of this. And I hope you enjoyed the first scenes from the homestead. Look up into the very gray sky. More snow's coming down. You know, it was 65 3 days ago. Alrighty. Talk to you later. Bye. Hi. Welcome to a very quick version of Yarning at the Homestead. I am now going to be doing something kind of like called Scenes from the Homestead, and they're just going to be little quick snippets between the longer podcasts. But I wanted to do this crafty part because the 3 finished objects that I have won't be around the next time I go to videotape. So you've already seen this one. So this is the dinosaur. So my friend has 3 boys, and one of the boys loves dinosaurs. And since I was doing the cast-ons, the 2021 cast-ons, the 12 cast-ons in 2021, I had chosen to do Stacy Trock's Fresh Stitches. She had a amigurumi club, or a stuffy club. Amigurumi Club. I think amigurumis are smaller. So one of my cast-ons was to finish up some of these clubs that I have still laying around. So I started making the dinosaur, and I'm going to give it to my friend who has 3 boys. But because she has 3 boys, I couldn't just make one son. This is for Jameson, and actually Jameson's birthday's coming up, so that's very cool. So then this is for her oldest son, Gavin. So he's going to have a pocket Yoda. So I finished up Yoda, and he'll have a pocket Yoda to take with him. And then this is for Anthony, her 3-year-old. So, and I'm going to give those to her tomorrow at school. So she has them, and I am done with them. So I just wanted to come on and actually really just show those 3 things. But I do have some acquisitions, so I'm going to quickly show those too. Yesterday I was at Barnes & Noble. I am buying some books for a little boy across the pond that I'm going to be sending to him. And I found a Jane Austen pop. And I think Jane Austen fits in with the badass females. So I got myself a Jane Austen pop. I was very excited about that. All right, so get to the acquisitions. So Marionetta Yarns, I don't know if I showed this one last time. So Marionetta Yarns, I think I might have, did this Capital Rainbow mini skein set. From the colors of what the women wore at the inauguration. I'm pretty sure I showed this last time. This is going to probably be a cowl, very colorful cowl. And then I got another mini skein set. And this is from Supernatural. This is from That Yarn Habit, and it is a Supernatural mini kit. It's Angel Blade, You Idjit Family Business, Hellhound's Lair, and Devil's Trap. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these yet, but I loved them, and I said, okay, I've got to get them. And she also sent, if you spent a certain amount, she sent a Supernatural stitch marker too. I don't know if you can see that. It reads, Saving People, Hunting Things, The Family Business. And then I absolutely loved Family Business, just the colorway. So on the mini skeins, it's this. So I did grab a DK. I think I'm going to make myself a cowl with this DK. Wait, one. Or a hat. I don't know. I just really loved the colorways. And I just said, okay, that's beautiful, and I have to have it. And then I got myself, because I did not have a St. Patrick's Day bag, so I got myself an Utterly Adorable. I have many of Jen's bags between Utterly Adorable and Jessalou. Those are my most bags. And it's just orange inside. But very nice, very happy with it. And it's little gnomes, little leprechaun gnomes, and you know my thing for gnomes. So that, and then the very last thing I got was Casapinka and Lady Di. So Lady Di is doing these mini kits, these like mini things, and this month was Anne of Green Gables. And I'm going to show this because it came out today. So there is a, it is Raspberry Cordial Shawlette. That is the pattern. It came out today. And then these are the yarns that Lady Di dyed for it. So this one is called Avonlea Twilight. Okay, Avonlea Twilight. And then I have two mini skeins that go, and one is Plush and one is Bloody Mary. Now, I'm not sure I'm going to use these. The cast on was today, but I am trying to finish something else up, so I don't think I'm going to cast on today. I don't know if I'm going to use these. This is so not in my wheelhouse. If it was like a dark fuchsia, it would be. Like if it was more of this all around. And I just don't know if I like the red with it. So I don't know. I'm going to give it a think before I cast on. But we also got some Anne of Green Gables stitch markers. And these are from OK Graham. I think that's the I think that's the person. Okay, Graham. And then a Beantown Tea and Spices Hajika green tea sample. So I'll have to try that. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, so that was all I wanted to show. I just wanted to get those kind of out of the way so that they're out of the way. All right, so I will see you. I will do a full episode soon, but for now, I'm just gonna do a couple of little. I think between the full episodes, some of these scenes from the homestead. Okay, can you see Bella? Bella's back there in the window. Can you see her? She's in the window right there. It is snowing out there. Yes, it is. It is snowing. I'm actually going to take you outside. And for St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to move this. Excuse it. I did do a green yarn basket. I've got some rainbow lights and some St. Patrick's beads. I still have my Christmas gnomes out because those were gnomes for Valentine's Day too. And I could not find a St. Patrick's Day gnome. So, all right. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I will talk to you later.